New for you this morning, a Valley City taking action to become one of the most accessible travel destinations in the country.
So the City of Mesa is partnering up with Wheel the World to make this happen, and the group is an online marketplace for visitors with disabilities to travel in a way that is best suited for them.
So ABC 15's Amelia Fabiano is taking a closer look at what this would mean for the city. Good morning, Amelia.
Hey, good morning. No, hey, and Kaylee. So for people who are differently abled physically, it's going to look like what you see here behind us. Lots of flat areas like here outside the Mesa Arts Center. Lots of ramps like this to make sure there's plenty of access into every major business in the city and tourist attraction as well. Also, hotels having a majority or all handicap accessible rooms, just to name a few. So with this service, basically, you create a free online personal profile and Wheel the World will recommend activities and places in Mesa that are compatible with your travel aspirations and, of course, your needs as well. So the program allows you to book hotels and tours right online there and provides reliable information on accessibility in advance to make sure your trip is enjoyable. The whole point here is to try and reduce any unnecessary stress for people with disabilities and, of course, their families or travel companions as well. I spoke to a Valley resident and business owner who also uses a wheelchair and is a disability advocate. He tells me the importance of having all of that kind of knowledge ahead of time.
You want to know before you go. You want to try and remove as many variables as possible, because there's nothing worse as a traveler in a chair than arriving, for a business trip or a trip for fun, and then all of a sudden, it's not as accessible as you think it might be, or I don't get the room with the roll-in shower, so it's more difficult to shower, right?
Yeah, and he tells me the bigger goal here that he'd like to see in Mesa and really everywhere is that accessibility and inclusivity isn't just the exception, it's the rule. He says he wants to see more places moving towards universal design. So an example of that, say you have a 100-room hotel and only 4 of those rooms have wheel-in showers. Well, universal design would mean all of those rooms have roll-in showers. So again, it is the rule and not the exception. Back to you.
Yeah, you don't realize until you have a limitation of some kind, whether it's permanent or temporary, how much you have to mold your life to fit in, and it should be the opposite.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The ramps alone make a huge difference getting around for sure. Our Amelia Fabiano live in the East Valley this morning.